What's going on, everybody? We are. What is good? So, first of all, we need to turn this down. This is very loud. Secondly, we are going to. Hate to say it. Gotta get rid of that. Because it's copyrighted. Apparently, they're very strict with the Scooby-Doo theme song. Sadly. Sadly. Next season is going to be a Simpsons themed season. So we're going to be covering basically everything of what we know that is out in the game. I'm not going to cover leaks, and the only reason I'm not covering leaks is because the season comes out in literally 3 days. So we're going to find out anyway. The Simpsons Fortnite. Welcome our alien overlords. Mini event November 1st. Not even Bart's treehouse can contain what awaits. Kick back on the couch, grab a donut, and welcome Tang and Katos on November 1st at 11 a.m. ET. Don't. I just had to throw up burp. Don't change the channel. More of The Simpsons is coming soon. So we know we're getting a lot. We're getting Bart, Lisa, Homer, Marge, Ned, a remix of Peely and Fish Stick. We're getting quite a lot, and the entire map is supposedly going to be Springfield. So currently there are not a single Simpsons character in Fortnite. But we do know they've been coming for a while, so I'm playing as Fry, because if you have watched The Simpsons, you will know that Futurama takes place in the same universe as The Simpsons. They're created by the same person. Futurama is just thousands, millions of years into the future. I was gonna do Family Guy because Quahog is the next town over from the crossover. I was gonna be Peter Griffin. I thought that would have been funny. It's also my favorite Simpsons episode and one of my favorite crossovers of all time. But I'm like, Futurama fits more considering it's made by the same people. And apparently there's a few map changes. So somewhere people have been saying Bart's treehouse is located, and over time, along with that, over a couple days, it started as just like a little bush, a little cell-shaded bush, and then has kind of evolved into, over each day, it got a new piece, and now it is officially fully built. So we're gonna go check out Bart's treehouse and see what's going on over there, and then we'll just play a round of Fortnite talking about all the Simpsons stuff, what we know that isn't leaks at this point, but is publicly announced. Another reason why I'm not talking about leaks is the sole factor of I do know some people like to be surprised. Oh, there they are! Kang and Katos, what's up? That was pretty cool. Okay, so I am really hyped for this season. You have no idea. I'm gonna assume it's on that island over there, at Tiny Island. I see the little box. That's gotta be Bart's treehouse, right? That's gotta be it. It could also be somewhere completely different. But I don't know where else they would put it. Because I know it's on an island off of the main island somewhere, but I also know there's a timer to the live event near Bart's treehouse, which is really interesting. I'm not sure where it is actually located, so we are going to be searching. Alls I know is it is not on the main island. This does look like what it would be. Oh no, there's whoa! Oh, this is the turtle. I didn't even know he was still here. He's been moving around? Really? I didn't know this guy was still here. I thought he was, like, gone. Ooh, oh. There we go. But we don't know, who is gonna, like, be coming besides the characters we got in the official teaser. Like I said, we have Fishstick and Peely. Fish stick is going to be based off of the three-eyed fish, which is pretty cool. And then we also have Peely just being like a Simpsons self-insert character, like a little OC, like he's stylized to the Simpsons. We've seen an official trailer of Hope and Jones in the Simpsons form, but we don't know if we will be getting those as skins. That might just be like a trailer gag. I do think Krusty was confirmed, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that. Only characters I can 100% were, like 100% say were confirmed are Homer, obviously. I would assume Homer would be in the pass. And I think Marge and Ned are going to be in the pass, with the other two being Simpsons originals, because it seems like Bart and Lisa are going to be item shop skins. And for those of you wondering how they're incorporating Bart and Lisa with their height, they're going the same route they went with Mecha Morty. So instead of Morty just being inserted or stretched out, like how they did characters like Jake or the Repo guy, did it make a whale sound? Bart and Lisa will be in mech suits. Bart's mech suit will have like some spray painted on flames. I'm not sure what Lisa's will. I'm hoping Lisa's pickaxe is going to end up being her saxophone or back bling, or like we get like a music instrument. That's not what the main thing I'm hoping for is, though. The main thing that I'm really hoping for from this collab, because we have, oh, there's two. They found love. They found love. Oh, it's so sweet. Okay, but I lost my train of thought. Yeah. Um what we do know is we don't have any emotes, and I'm really hoping we get an emote for Do the Bartman or a festival track, because that's honestly the main thing I want. As long as we get Do the Bartman, I'd be happy. It doesn't have to be a music track. It could be an emote. Even like a reference to it, I'd be happy. I'd be a little disappointed because I would like to hear the Do the Bartman, but I would definitely like to see that happen. If not, I understand why they couldn't. There could be licensing issues, and it also might not just, it might not be relevant to what they're trying to do, because it was a very old episode. But I do hope they do a lot of references and collabs to like 90s Simpsons, like old episodes of The Simpsons that kind of show homage to the franchise, because we are only having this for 1 month. So I do hope they do well. We also have confirmation that South Park will be coming in the Simpsons season, which we don't know how they're going to do that. I'm hoping they don't go the mech route again. I'm hoping they get creative with it. But it's going to be very interesting to see the characters from South Park in Fortnite, especially alongside the Simpsons of all characters. You would expect it to be literally any other time, but... or like maybe even a wave 3 for Family Guy with the Simpsons. But apparently they wanted to go with South Park. So this could either go really good or it could be really bad, considering, depending if they base it off the recent episodes or older episodes for South Park. I would assume they'd base it off the older episodes or the more popular ones. But the reason I say it's bad is because there has recently been a 6-7 South Park episode that recently came out, and it's going to be a 2-part episode of Cartman, from what I've seen, this whole, like, love story triangle between the devil, the guy they have as Jesus, and Trump. And Jesus apparently becomes a redneck, and that's what my friend told me. And Cartman is getting people to say 6-7, and he's laughing so hard that he starts vomiting, and if he keeps laughing at it, it's gonna kill him. So I don't know. I didn't watch it. I'm probably not going to. But if you guys, let me know what you think about South Park doing that down below. If it was actually a good episode or if it was bad. Because I have no idea. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on it. But back to the main thing, we also have confirmation of what Ned's glider is going to be. And I thought it was going to be like the bread of Christ or something, because it kind of looked like that. But it is actually not. It's not a loaf of bread. It is actually just a giant mustache. It is his mustache, but it's ginormous. So he'll be flying down with his mustache parachute. I think out of the skins, I'm most excited for Ned Flanders, because he is one of my favorite characters. I have a Funko Pop of him in my room, actually, right over there. It's Velma. But, we'll definitely see the direction they go. We're not sure how we're going to get to the Simpsons. I'm sure that's going to be explained in the live event, because there's going to be a mini event. If you actually sit in the lobby, it was kind of hard to get. I was going to launch the video with it, but I couldn't. Are you kidding me? In my car, really? I'm being third-partied. It was kind of hard to get, but I'm sure you could find it if you looked it up. There is part of the teaser, like the little news feed, where Bart will show up when it says the Simpsons coming to Fortnite. Every once in a while, Bart will actually show up on that screen and spray paint an A over the O and make it Fortnite. He will call Fortnite Fartnite instead, and he'll laugh and then slide away, which is a little cool Easter egg that they're doing. But my theory is that Kang and Kados are going to transport us there somehow with their alien technology to the Simpsons universe, or bring the Simpsons universe here, because we do see in the loading screen for the Simpsons that none other than Homer actually has one of the 0-point shards, and he's using that to possibly travel around dimensions and dimension hop. Which is a pretty interesting way to do it. He has it connected to his TV remote. So it seems like the first part of the 0-point shard that we're going to have to get from Homer, of all people, will be very important. It seems like the Simpsons will be a very big part in the storyline, and because of that, especially with the Dark Presence possibly returning, there's been a lot of things in the Fortnite lore lately showing that the Dark Presence will return here soon, and possibly might show up in the Simpsons season or during Chapter 7 as the new main villain, that we're going to need that 0-point shard for something bigger to come. And with Homer having it, it seems like we're either going to have to team up with Homer, or he's going to give it to us. And it'll probably be a goofy way. It'll probably just be like, oh, hey, you give him a donut, and he gives you the remote. Or he might cause problems. You never know. It really depends how the writers want to go in the direction, because when it comes to Homer, he's kind of unpredictable. You never really know what's going to happen, whether he's going to just give it up or continue, because we don't know what he's using it for. We also know that leakers have been saying this is part of the leaks. I'm just covering everything in the loading screens, and this was in the loading screen, but we didn't know why. If you've seen the loading screen, you'll see donuts raining from the sky. This is the part of the video that, if you do not want any spoilers or leaks, I would skip past this part, because this is the only leak that we're going to be covering, but it is a sort of big one, depending on how you look at it. On that loading screen, we see donuts raining from the sky. That will actually be a weather effect. If you remember the Taco Time event that we had. Oh, hi. The Taco Time event that we had, where tacos would rain from the sky and everyone would be forced to dance for a prolonged amount of time. We don't know if we will be forced to dance, but we do know that donuts will rain from the sky. We don't know what effects they're going to cause or what they're physically going to do, but I'm sure they will end up doing something to affect the match instead of just kind of raining. Uh, then again, you never know. It might just be a visual effect for, visual gags or just goofiness of The Simpsons. But we won't know until it comes out or until leakers leak it officially of what the mechanic is. As far as I'm aware, it's just going to rain donuts every once in a while. And I'm assuming, this is what I'm going to assume, until we get the official answer, is that that is most likely what Homer is using the remote for. Homer is most likely using the remote to get infinite amounts of donuts across all realities, and we're going to have to try and convince him or work together with Homer to let him give us the 0 point shard. Because if it's giving him infinite donuts, then he's not going to give it up too easily. So we'll probably get like a certain amount of challenges or quests, or maybe need to get Marge to convince him to give it up. But we will definitely find out. It definitely seems like The Simpsons, like I said, are going to be a big part of the storyline overall, and probably will have a lot to do and affect with everything. I'm dead. Damn. I got him low though. GG. We didn't find Bart's treehouse. We need to look for that. So, I'm going to cut the video here and then meet you guys back at Bart's treehouse to see what that is all about. Alright, so in the challenges, I actually found Hope saying, investigate this anomaly. There's a suspicious anomaly, go investigate it. And I'm gonna assume it's Bart's treehouse, because what else would be the anomaly? And if you look at that, I was dead on, right on the money. Alright, sweet. So, over here, we have 3 days, I think that says. But it seems like the entire map next season is going to be cel-shaded. So, seeing a normal Fortnite skin in an entire cel-shaded thing is going to be weird, so I'm probably going to just play as any skin that's cel-shaded. Look at that. It looks so cartoony and smooth. I love it. 3 days, 18 hours, 11 minutes, and 5 seconds. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Well, just 10 minutes. Yeah. Cool. So, we can actually go in here. And supposedly this TV will play clips of the show. Okay, you dick. No. No, 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 no. Come on! You wanted to throw hands. You wanted to throw hands. You wanted to throw hands. Come on. Come on. That's your fault. That is your fault. Your fault. I'm trying to make a video. Get out. Okay. I was trying to be nice. Yeah, there it was. Oh my gosh, we missed it. Alright, we're gonna wait here. Supposedly... Well, not even supposedly, we just saw it. Yeah, it switches through channels of different episodes of The Simpsons. That's so cool. We wait a little bit. Oh, it's the bush! That needs to be an emote. Or, like, have, like, a, bring the bush back and theme it to The Simpsons. Or, like, a hedge, maybe. Oh! We're also getting an Itchy and Scratchy skin in the loading screen. We can see Itchy and Scratchy, which is really cool. There's Lisa. That's wild. I wonder if they're gonna, like, come out of the TV. Like, if Bart's treehouse being teleported here. Because, see, it's, like... It's glowing. It's, like... And it's expanded more and more each day, from what I've seen on Twitter. So I'm curious if... the Simpsons characters will be sucked out of this TV. Or like maybe this TV's acting like a portal and it's bringing all this stuff here. Because it seems like the TV or the treehouse, it seems like is being fueled by demonic or either cube energy or demonic energy from the underworld. It definitely seems like that. That is pretty cool. That is really, really cool. I cannot wait for the Simpsons season. I'm so excited. And we also get Has Been Hotel tomorrow. Has Been Hotel comes out tomorrow. Completely off topic, but I mean, like, back to back. Back to back. Back to back peak. Let's see. What is this? Oh, the swing's broke. But I definitely think the Simpsons season is going to be a fun season overall. I think it'll be a very fun season. Maybe even one of the best seasons if they do it right. I don't want to overhype it or get, like, anyone too excited, especially myself. But I definitely think it's going to be a fun season. I'm going to be playing the crap out of it. Especially with it only being 1 month. I want to make sure I get everything. Jason's around here somewhere, isn't he? Yeah, creepy camps. This is where Jason's boss is. Hand cannon? Oh my gosh.
I'm Golden Freddy. I like to scare. When I scare, I become a nightmare.
Where? Where's Jason? Someone might have already killed him. Damn. Yeah, it seems like it. That sucks. We could grab this chainsaw over here for mobility, though. That was chaotic. I'm actually stuck. I can't move. Look. I can't... There's like a barrier. This is like a right over from creepy camps. That little thing in the middle. I'm like actually stuck underneath. I'm gonna drown. There's a barrier. Oh my gosh, wait. What happened? Whoa, the lag. Oh my gosh. Oh. It put me back underneath. Okay. Okay. The barrier was... Okay. Evil. Oh my gosh. Hello, Shaggy. What do you got? Whoa! Oh! 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 Cause the car. I'm sorry, Shaggy. Apologize. Did he do that? No shot he did that, right? Okay, that one. Hand cannon. Trick shot. Oh. Let's go. I can chase you down all day. Come here. Oh gosh, peek. Hi, hello, Mr. Megazord. Okay, wait. You're kidding me. Not again! Don't leave me. Don't leave me, bro. We're homies now. Don't leave me, bro. We're homies. Oh, shit. No! Octopus. Alright. That's all for this video. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye! Oh, I swallowed my spit the wrong way.